They'll be calling you a radical, so I'm going to talk about the greatest event in human history. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled. The Great Pacific Genocide. You're all in denial, everyone's in denial, because they can't wrap their head around that this is something new. You know, it's Fuktonium. You know, I was going to play my fiddle. I have a new fiddle right here. I'll show you my bow, and I can fiddle. Oh, I can fiddle. That's my... So, they're mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled because there's been so... so remember when I painted this? That's my tide pools. So, 11, 7. I let it set out all winter long. This is all garbage that I found on my walk. I walked from Mexico to San Francisco on the beach, documenting all the dead tide pools, starving death sea lions coming up to me. That says Edison, and I found that on it. It's actually Edison, handwritten note. Just like in Poland. There's your last starfish. This is all stuff I found in tide pools. I had to dig a lot of it out. Piece of carpet. All stuff I found. So, this is, you guys need to wake the fuck up and come out of fucking denial. Simply come the fuck out of denial. What the fuck? So today, we're the, 6th today? Yeah, the 6th. You know? Cobain's guitar. Cobain died the 5th, right? Yeah. Leadbelly's guitar. McCormick's guitar. Walt Disney's guitar. So, look. The spring chinook King Ron started in mid-February. You're talking 22 fish in the, you know how big the, in the Colombia. The Willamette has 0.0. When are you going to panic? When are you going to freak out? When are you going to fucking go, oh my fucking God, we killed the Pacific Ocean. So I don't know which is more epic, the death of the Pacific Ocean, the greatest story in human history, or the fact that no one gives a fuck. So how is it possible 7 billion fucking people do not give a fuck? It's impossible, right? Fucking wow. So, and all you fainting goats, regurgitating goats, so I'm going to talk about this. My friend who I grew up with, who I love, Walker, he runs the fish department at what used to be Smith's. D. Smith used to live right here, which has changed names. It's a Kroger affiliate. So me and him been talking. He's a brilliant guy. So I'm like, here a while back, I says, hey, he knows I'm an artist. He knows what I'm about. I'm going to do a group of ready-mades. Can you start saving me boxes, seafood boxes? Yeah, fuck yes. And so I talked to him today, and he says, we never got one steelhead in. I says, that's because there were no steelhead. The steelhead fucking collapsed. The steelhead collapsed. 99% collapse. Wow. And no one fucking reported it. I live right here. This is the Utah Idaho border. Fuck. This is, these dumb fuckers just say the Pacific Ocean. This is the most acute. Fukushima killed the fucking planet. You can't measure it with a fucking Geiger counter. You can't fucking measure it with anything. Simple. It's called Fuktonium. It's new. When it poured in, and it's been pouring in the whole time, it broke the luminescence. It broke the chain. It killed the plankton right off the get. Killed the plankton, killed the krill. Then the sardines and the anchovies went. They've been fucking gone for 3-4 years. Fucking the salmon go to sea for 5 years. They died immediately. There was nothing to eat. They all fucking died when they went out there. I said 2016 you'll start to see it. 65-70% collapse year over year. Biggest collapse in fucking history. Copper River fucking down over 50%. That's by fucking number, not by weight. I'm talking to fishermen every day up there. The Endangered Species Act should have kicked in 338 days ago. By law. These are derelicts. Trump administration's a bunch of fucking... Trump administration is the Obama administration. They're fucking globalist derelicts. And anybody doesn't think this fucking country is just a fucking globalist fucking pawn game to loot for its natural resources. I want to ask you this thing. All the Catholic priests that fucking, what's the greatest crime ever that anybody could commit? Sexually molesting a child, especially a person in power, right? Ask fucking, you know, Joe Paterno. Go fucking team. Ask Dennis Haster. Oh, he's the moral fucking right. Contract on America. How many Catholic priests went to fucking prison? Oh, they couldn't cover this up. Oh, they fucking covered it up. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled. Huh. When the sardines washed up dead in fucking Alaska, that wasn't a fucking ranger, these derelicts. That was a retired guy. His niece worked Channel 11 Anchorage. She went out there. These derelicts refused to do their fucking job. They need to be all locked up. So, it's the greatest sequel, and it's on right here, right fucking now. I mean, it's on. They're freaking out. I mean, they are totally freaking out. Which, Hamlet and Cassandra had a baby. For he sees for miles and miles. So I'm doing my ready-mades. I got an art show coming up. So I've got 33 of these. Why 33? 32. Warhol, the perfect number. The imperfect. Let's see. 3, 11, 11, 11, 3, 11. Kevin goes into the bone marrow transplant. It's going to give you leukemia. It's going to go on 11, 11, 11. Given a death sentence. I read 10. 311. So I have 33 ready-mades. And they're all seafood boxes. So I'm doing an art show. These are this is number 30, and I'll show you why. And I'll sign them, you know. And I'll do this as I go. This is number 1. See if I can do this. So, those are real, by the way. I wore these when I was walking the coast. They're 87s. I found them in a box right after I got, you know, while I was finding. My daughter actually found them, and I wore them. So, that's why that one's 30. So. I'll make sure you can witness them all. That's number 30 of 33. So, boy, and that one smells like fish because it was fresh this morning. I put that in the car. My grandson's, oh my God, Grandpa. So, this is my tide pool video. It looks like a 5-year-old made it. 5-year-old did make it. My grandson helped me make it. So, I don't know if you know that Picasso did this tripod thing with the one can on it. So, catastrophe. I can't believe it. You know, as I scream and yell, been my head off the whole time because I know. You know, this greatest event in human history. How the fuck? How's it possible no one put the heat on him and the pressure? Is it eugenics? I want you to just Google John Holdren. Just Google John Holdren. I know what happened in this. I was reading Hillary's emails online 4 or 5 years ago. I don't give a fuck. You're all Fox News leads you around by your fucking leash that you bitches are all on. So every one of you's on a Fox News, fucking CNN, fucking leash. So USS Reagan. I want to talk a little bit about that. I was there the whole time. I've been there since the day they filed. I was in the hospital for one of the young men. He's dead. I had leukemia. Danielle Valentine's fucking father called me, found a post I'd made somewhere. He didn't even know about the Reagan being radiated. They had a Little League sleepover football camp on it. I was the only one down there protest by myself, 2013. So full of fucking cancer, it was unfucking believable. My dad was a potato farmer. His father used that. His father's father, I believe, used it. It's old. Boy, I sacked him a lot right here. His name was Digger. He was nuked to death in the Nevada test site. and his son gets leukemia. So the USS Reagan, I know that they human lab ratted. That's what they did on the USS Reagan. 32 ships were sent in. They let human lab ratted them. They had a Little League football sleepover camp on the Reagan. I'm saying, don't go on there. The Chargers practiced on it. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Everybody fucking laughed at me. No media. NBC right there. Right there, the building right at the Edward Swartz building across the street. You see the footage. I filmed it. They're flying the California flag upside down. There's footage. All this fucking historic footage that I've done. Fucking giving those chance to fucking live. Wow. Like I said, I don't know which is the biggest story. This epic fucking... So everybody's saying they're going to emergency close it tomorrow. Maybe today. Which it should already happen. These fucking derelicts need to go to jail. You know. The Oregon fishermen fought with me. The only people more fucked up in their brain than fucking Oregon is Washington, the state of Washington. Go fucking Seahawks. Boy, Warhol called it, didn't he? Boy, he fucking called it. He wouldn't have believed it. The fucking from popism to shopism to copism to drop fucking deadism. Popism is fucking dead. Rosenquist just passed. Really isn't fucking dead. You know, the only fucking celebrity that ever showed up to one of my fucking events was David Bowie showed up in Lower Manhattan to one of my events. He's very friendly to me, very quiet, calm, cool, collected. He's dead. You know, you trading in your fucking health for somebody else's wealth. People out saying Fukushima's a false flag. I mean, fuck. Don't group me in with these fucking moron YouTubers. There's so many of them, they're pathetic. They're fear porners, fucking bound to an AdSense account. I'm an activist. You know, I'm a fighter. I'm an artist. I'm an avant-garde. Let's see if I can flip the can and hold the camera at the same fucking time. Let's go fishing. What the fuck are you talking about, Kev? Right out here, right here behind my house is the Great Salt Lake. Let's go fishing right here. That's Corporate Welfare Dairy Farms, county commissioner who drained off. Right there is the greatest resting part for tundra swans, tundra swans, geese, by the millions. Right as where you see that haystack drops off and goes into the whole thing, that's the delta of the Great Salt Lake. They illegally drained it without a permit. And the Army Corps of Engineers, everybody were told they don't give a fuck. That's how corrupt this place is. They actually shoot the sand hills right now this time of year in spring. I saw a big sound. They say they can legally shoot them because they're eating their seeds, which is a lie. But no one gives a fuck. Of course you can do whatever you want when there's no one to enforce it. Let's see if I can do this. I usually put the shoes around my neck. Here we go. Yeah, I'll see if I can fucking go bowling and knock them off. Oh yeah, with ease. That's impossible. You'll never pull that one off. I doubt it. Where they belong anyway. Stand tuned. Oh, there's a killdeer. Patrick, right there. Right there. We've been calling ourselves the killdeers. They fake like they're wounded. So when I had to pray about my bone marrow transplant, I had to make the choice. That's coming up any day now. That'll be 5 years I had to make that prayer. You guys remember I made that prayer. I sat right here in a chair and the killdeer came up to me. They fake like they have a broken wing to lead you away from their nest. They're my favorite. They live right here. She'd come up to me and talk to me. I had a dream that night, in my dreams, on this railroad station right there in Ogden. My great-grandmother came to me from Denmark, Annika, who I used to do a lot of activism with, that beautiful Ukrainian girl. She come up and jumped on me, and she's dead of leukemia. My dad was there. They were all there that night. It was very, very emotional. You fight through this, Kev. We need you to fight for us. I'm going to start doing frescoes right here. That's one of my favorite walls I've ever plastered. I plastered that wall when I was 27. Every time I look at it, I want to paint it. That's a dry fresco. But I'm going to do some wet frescoes and show you how they're really done. With my hawk and trowel, fly across there and paint them. For real, the whole thing. I don't use it. I'm not Diego Rivera. I'm not a lazy frescoer. But every time I look at it, I'm like, oh no, that's too perfect. Don't you fucking dare put any paint on it. I love that fucking wall. Stand tuned.